You can't even open it on camera, dude? You couldn't even wait. Couldn't even wait until the video started. Yeah. All right.
I don't really know the video is so far, so.
All right, project fans. We're here in the studio today, and today I'm going to be doing a video basically reviewing our life hack for the whiteboard. And I wanted to do a video giving it a fair shake for the reason that obviously when you watch a life hack or anything like that, it's always the question of, is this actually effective? Is it good? What are the pros? What are the cons? So we're going to be going over that today. In third chair, I have Jack over here. Say hi, Jack.
What's up, project fans?
Who started drinking without me already.
Project? Is this
Yeah, everything's life projects.
Okay.
All right, I love you. So we decided that we're going to do these videos from now on with a beer in hand. And Jack, what do you got there since you started before me?
I did Dirty Heads Vacation. Session ale brewed with pineapple.
Ooh, brewed with pineapple. All right. And then I've got Hopacity or Hopacity. It's like capacity, Hopacity, something like that. Both Coast IPA, Liquid Mechanics. That's pretty cool. Liquid Mechanics Brewing Company. This is fusing the best of East and West Coast IPAs. This hoppy ale is bursting with citrus flavor and aroma. Moderately bitter, a little opaque, and a lot of awesome. I will be the judge of that. All right, guys. Before we get started, the new segment that we're going to be doing on in these videos, I shouldn't say on these videos, in these videos is I'm going to be giving things away, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway that I'm going to be calling Random Thing in the Wall. So if you'll look right over here, I have a random thing in the wall. If you as a viewer can guess what it is, you will win a prize. The prize for this random thing in the wall is a Dragon Arms t-shirt. One of my favorite interviews that we did. We went to Dragon Man's military museum and gun range, shot a 50 cal machine gun, went and toured, did a private tour of their private war museum, which was incredible. This is an awesome t-shirt and an awesome place. If you ever get a chance to go there, check it out. But if you can guess what the random thing in the wall is, that is what you'll win. The first person to guess wins. If there's a tie, the most accurate person wins. You have three options. Ooh, I know, right?
That's good.
Well, so say it was a flashlight, you know what I mean, and two people guessed flashlight.
Yeah.
It would be, oh, this is a Coleman flashlight, or it's a, you know what I mean? So the more accurate you are, the better. You have 3 chances to enter, obviously. Shoot a comment down in the comments here. That's 1 chance to enter into the contest. And you can hit us up on Twitter, tag us at Life Projects, and post a photo on Instagram, tagging us in it and with your guess. So moving right along, I'm going to try my Hopacity. I think it's Hopacity.
Hopacity.
Hopacity? Hopacity? It's, here, we'll go.
Opacity.
Opacity? It's like capacity.
Capacity of hops.
Ooh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Capacity of hops. I gotcha.
Overcapacity.
Well, I'm trying this. Why don't you tell the audience what you think of yours?
Well, I mean, it's warm. We just got it. So it's like, I can definitely taste the pineapple in it. Really can't taste any beer. It tastes like a carbonated pineapple drink.
Whoa.
Which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Definitely something that if I was in the summer, I'd be drinking this on the creek.
On the crick?
On the creek. Floating down, floating.
Oh.
I think they just...
Well, see, you gotta understand is that most of YouTube doesn't understand Pennsylvania, and they don't know what floating down the creek is.
Floating.
We're gonna have to do a video where we do a creek float.
We do creek float every August.
Do you?
Yeah, first
What creek?
weekend of August.
What creek do you guys float down?
Oh, it's the Allegheny River.
Oh, I did a 3-day creek float down the Allegheny.
That's great, yeah.
Oh man, it was great. And then you just pull off on the islands and you set up a little tent right there and you camp. I think they get upset about that, but I mean,
it depends on where you stop.
Gotcha. We stopped. I mean, 3
we usually
days.
Just do a 8-hour trip and then have a designated person to be able to drive everybody home. Back up to camp. So
I call me and my friend, one of my friends from college, we did the Allegheny Creek float. We did it for 3 days, and when we got to the end of it, we just pulled off under this bridge, and we called my mom to come pick us up because we had her drop us off at by Kinzu.
Okay.
And floated down. So we got off, and she said she's going to be like an hour, 2 hours before she could come and pick us up. This is on the 3rd day, living on the creek.
Dead.
You know what I mean? Tired, the whole 9 yards. And so what we ended up doing is we ended up going to this little bar right beside this bridge, and we walked in. And you ever seen those Western movies where like you walk into the bar and the record scratches, and everybody turns around and looks at it? That's exactly what happened in this place. We walked up to the bar, and I swear to God, this lady goes, "You been on the creek?" I was like, "Yep, you smell like it."
You're on Pittsburgh?
Oh, it was no, we didn't make it all the way down that far. It was just small. I can't remember the name of the town. I wish you remember the name of the town. You probably know it. Anyway, back to topic. Let's do the beers right now, I guess. Hold on, you got to do this because I'm colorblind. I wish I had a clear glass. Check this out. Here, come on over here. Check out the color of this. What color is that?
Amber.
It's amber?
More of a, gold.
Looks weird to me.
Gold.
Does it look weird to you?
It's gold. It's the same color. Well, if anybody's watching, it's on the can.
Oh, it's this color?
Yes.
Oh, so it's that's the color. I should get a clear glass so that they can see it. But it's, if you're going taste-wise, I think it's almost exactly like what it describes. Except for, I don't know if I go into a lot of awesome.
The taste of awesome.
Well, I read you the fusing the best of East and West Coast IPAs, and you can tell that it's not your standard IPA. It's definitely a blended. It's a hoppy ale. This hoppy ale is bursting with citrus flavor and aroma. So hold on. I just spilled. I just spilled on myself. It actually it's got a fruity aroma. I don't know if I call it. I guess it's citrusy aroma. Moderately bitter, and it's definitely, I put it on the lighter end of moderately bitter because I like my IPAs very hoppy, very bitter.
That's why I don't like IPAs. I don't like them bitter.
Yeah,
I like them bitter, but I don't like them bitter.
And a lot of awesome. So I mean, it's good. It's good. Liquid Mechanics Brewing Company, Capacity. Ooh, what's my ABV on this? This doesn't even say. All right, awesome.
You got a 5 flat.
You got a 5 flat?
5-0.
5-0.
See, this is pretty good. I'm normally a PBR drinker, Canadian Molson.
It doesn't say at all. Like, don't they have to say on here?
Heineken.
Sorry.
But no, it's good. This is really pretty good. It tastes like I'm drinking pineapple juice, but it's a little bit carbonated.
Really?
And I'm getting drunk at the same time. That's what I said. It'd be perfect for kickflip.
Really? I'm going to have to try one of those next.
Well, and it's warm, so it might have a little bit of that.
If I had to put a season on this beer, I would say early spring or like late autumn. And I'm only saying that because it's definitely not a summer beer. Like, I know that it's got the citrusy like flavors to it and things like that. I wouldn't put it as a summer beer. I would put it like early spring before like it gets warm. Like, it's still kind of cold. You want to be inside. You want to have a beer. Think of like by the fire type of thing. That's where I would put something like that. Grilling for yours? Or for this?
No, for that. No?
It's like on the verge. It's like almost there. Early grilling. Like, if it's your first grill of the season, I would say grill.
Yes.
All right. Well, I mean, that's all I got for this segment. It's good beer. Liquid Mechanics Brewing Company, Capacity. What's yours?
Dirty Heads Vacation. Seasoned ale brewed with pineapple.
I'd recommend it. Give it a shot. All right, so we are sitting here in the studio, and we are going to be doing a review of a video life hack that I did, actually myself, about putting up a whiteboard that costs less than $20 to make. What do you think, Jack?
I think it's pretty ingenious.
Do you?
I would have done some things a little different.
What would you... Well, hold on. Let's recap first. Before we get into it, I said earlier in the video, I think it's important, especially when you're doing life hacks and like clever solutions to things. Anytime you watch an internet video, it's important to kind of go back and make sure that whatever you're watching is actually useful. It works the way it describes. I don't know if you guys have ever watched the show 5 Minute Hacks, but I spend hours watching people try to do those things on YouTube. If you haven't watched those videos, go on YouTube after this, not before this, not during this video, but after this video, and watch people actually try and do the life hacks from 5 Minute Hacks. It's embarrassing, but makes for a hilarious video, mostly fails of them trying to do this. So let's go over the general premise of the whiteboard that we did a video on, which is there is a material that they sell at Home Depot and Lowe's. What was it called, Jack, what's the material? It's
Fake brick.
No, not fake brick. That's what's supposed to be. That's what's supposed to be behind you right now. But we have a white wall because the fake brick's $35 a sheet. So
you can literally make a brick wall for less than.
Yeah. Then the fake brick wall. You can make one for less than the fake brick wall.
Yeah. A real brick wall.
A real brick wall. That's 100% true. I can't remember the name of it. I'll put a clip in right here. I'll overlay it so that you can see what the name of this whiteboard is. This is decorative panel board or thrifty white panel board. It's at Home Depot, it's at Lowe's, it's under $14. And what you do is you get this whiteboard and then you get the double-sided Velcro stickies made by 3M. And you tack them to the back, you tack it up on the wall, and you have a 4-foot by 8-foot dry erase board for less than $20. Pros, Jack, what do you think are the best parts of this particular trick?
The best part is, for the same price you'd pay for a smaller one, which you can only put like a little bit amount of stuff on. For the same price, or even less than the same price, you can put twice, 3 times, 4 times. It looks like about 6 times the amount on there. You put a lot of different stuff on there.
I'll go same thing. Pros. Actually, here, you know what? We have a whiteboard. We can. Hold on. I can do this. Hold on. Where's my? All right. We have the technology. Hold on here. If you guys are wondering, this is from the last video that I did on here.
And if you're also wondering, the rag he has in his hand, I tried wetting it down to like clean up the mess the other day. Water, it would not soak up water. It's completely like fucking.
It's a hydrophobic rag.
Yeah, it's waterproof. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
I need a little bit of spray. Actually, this is a good point that I'll point out as we're going over like the pros and cons of this particular life hack. I don't know what the difference is. There is a board at Home Depot and there's a board at Lowe's. And I got the last one that I did, the one that's in the video that I made for this. I got that at Home Depot, and for whatever reason, when you erase off of it, it comes off super clean. The ones from Lowe's, you either need to wipe them a little extra hard or get them damp. So this is a Lowe's board right here. And I did this one a little bit different than I did the other one. I didn't use the 3M stickies. I used hooks at the top so I can put this up and take it down if I want to just use my my backboard for the back of my studio wall.
Also a plus.
Also a plus. Yeah, so that's another good way to do this. But price. That is less than 20. Less than 20 bucks. That's a.
You put greater then, but that's alright.
Oh yeah, I did. Wow, I went to school for math. That's great. All right. Less than $20. Yeah. That's better, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Price is less than $20. What other things that you have? The price is really good on it.
Another pro is size.
Size. Oh. Yeah.
It works really, really well if you have a big project.
Yeah.
So you can put it all on there, erase it.
Put the entire project on the board, erase it, kind of keep track of everything. Actually, at the end of the video, and I'll cut a clip in here somewhere that you can see, we use this in a giant calendar list and everything like this for a construction project that we were doing on the side. Size is awesome. Here's the other nice thing, and I haven't done it in any of the videos, and I haven't done it recently, but you can cut this to size. If you've got a specific space that you want to cover, you can draw a line down on it, chop it into the size that you want, cut an outlet around it, put it up on a wall. There's a lot of cool things that you can do just because it's your own whiteboard, and for $15 you can chop it up and do.
Yeah, I mean, look at your wall.
Yeah.
You did the wall for $150 on an accent. Chop it up, make it your whole wall. Your whole wall is a whiteboard now.
Right. So size.
For $40.
You can customize it. You want to go to cons? So I've got a pretty big con that if you watch the video where I actually set this up, you don't notice it. But these boards are actually pretty heavy. The boards are actually pretty heavy. And
they're not bad.
well, here's the other reason I bring it up and say that it's pretty heavy is that it's heavy enough where you can't put it up by yourself. And keep it level. I mean, you could. It's going to be difficult. In the video, you see me hang it up by myself. I had already hung this with another person. I had taken it down and rehung it. And you can't skimp out on the Velcro strips. I've had 2 of these fall off the wall now. You have to have plenty of Velcro strips on the top, on the sides, on the bottom to hold it onto the wall. The clips that are holding this one up, I have pin nails. I have 2 pin nails. in each one of those clips, along with the sticky 3M sticky strip that comes with it, along with hot glue around the outside of the whole thing, just to hold those clips there so that I could be able to take this up and down.
Well, that's if you want to take it up and down.
Right. I mean, that's one of the... I could have done it with the Velcro, but then as a studio wall, I wouldn't be able to hide those Velcro strips unless I put a new one up every single time. Being able to hang it actually was a much better option for me.
I like it this way. Anyway.
Yeah. And the more that I have it up here, the more that I think I might just leave it up as the background for my studio.
Another con. You didn't write it down.
Oh, con. Hold on. Yep.
You have the whiteboard.
I got a whiteboard. I have also terrible handwriting. I should put you in the main desk for this. Two-person install. That's what I'm going to call it. It's heavy. Two-person install. That's what I'm calling it.
If you cut it down, I think you'd be alright.
Yeah, if you made it any smaller at all, because it's a 4 foot by 8 foot, that's what makes it awkward. If you cut it in half, I mean, you could do this by yourself super easy. You could put it up in 2 sections super easy. Here's a more on the pro side of this. If I wanted to frame this out and put it on a wall and build a frame around it, it'd be incredibly easy to do that. If I wanted to put something behind it, I could go get... Actually, I might do this for one of them. I could go and get metal flashing at Lowe's and Home Depot. Super inexpensive. I could glue it to the back and make it magnetic. And that wouldn't add much more than $20 or $30 to the whole project. I might not be able to make the whole back of it magnetic, but you can pick a square and then anything magnetic that you want to put in that square you could do. So that's a good idea. I might actually go get some of those and put it on the back of this one, since this one just kind of, well, I can't do it now because I got the random thing in the wall there. It's attached to both things.
So the biggest con I have about it is, actually it's not the biggest con, but it was really funny. So we were at Lowe's, got the first board, which I don't know if you guys will see in another video. Got the first board, put it in the back of his truck. Probably about almost more than half of it was hanging out, and we just put the top tailgate thing down, and said it'll be all right. We barely left the parking lot, got back to the apartment, both walked to the back side of the truck, looked at each other and said,
Why did I not have a camera running that day?
What are you talking about? We're supposed to film
we should have, because we were going to film that too, and we didn't film it. We should have, because it would have been hilarious since we put the whiteboard at the back of the truck, and we got home and we both walked around the back of the truck and it just wasn't there. We're like, oh shit, where did we lose it?
So we go back, we get it, but it was on the road, people were running it over. They're durable, pro.
Oh yeah, so pro, yeah. Okay, not this whiteboard, but the one that we have in the living room, because we put whiteboards everywhere, has been run over probably 10 or 12 times. At least 10 or 12 times.
60 plus miles per hour, too.
Oh yeah. We just picked it up off the road, put it back in the back of the truck, and brought it home and stuck it on the wall and used it. So I'll put durable on there, pro, durable. I know my handwriting's terrible.
And con.
Oh, we got another con, that's right.
It's just, might be a little too big.
It's big. Like the actual board, without cutting it at Home Depot or Lowe's, like this won't fit in anything unless you have a truck. Yeah. No cars. Most SUVs are a no. Yeah. Like any mid-size SUV, unless you're a full-size Suburban, all seats down, it's a no. There's no way this will fit. Will not fit in anything.
You have an 02 Toyota Tacoma, and it fell out of the back of that. Unless you strap it down, which would have been the smart move. But
how many times have we dropped shit out of the back of my truck and had to pick it up off the highway, though?
Well, it always starts with, it'll be fine. It should be fine.
It does start with, it'll be fine.
Never is it fine.
Let's recap real quick. So I think that's about, I mean, do you have anything else? I don't really have anything else. I think I've covered the pros. My favorite pros, obviously.
I like the train.
Train? Just leave the train in the background?
Live by a train. The
pros, I mean, quick list of the pros are going to be super inexpensive. It's got a giant footprint, so when you put it up on the wall, you put a lot of stuff on it. It's customizable. You can cut it up and shape it kind of any way you want. You put borders around it if you want to, which would be super simple. If you just hang this on the wall, you can tack a border around it, make it look real nice.
That was what I was using. When I said earlier, there's something I do different. There's a couple things. I put a border in it. I think it looked nice.
Well, how would you do the border? What kind of border would you put around it?
Anything. Like, if you didn't have that wood accent, put that wood accent around it.
Yeah. It looks easy. And the only reason I haven't taken it down, because the original idea for the studio was just to have the wood accent wall. And I put this whiteboard up to do the 12 Men on an Island Brooklyn Nine-Nine video. and I've kind of left it up there just because it's got a nice look to it. One of the hard things that I find for a studio wall with it is that if I have my lights in a certain way, there'll be blind spots on the whiteboard where you can't see what I'm writing.
There's a lot of things you can do with it, dude. I don't know how many times we were just sitting there and be like, no, we need to go put that on the whiteboard now.
Well, that's the one thing that I like about doing whiteboards is that a whiteboard, well, if you sit down and you have a project that you're working on and you do it on a whiteboard, you can collaborate really easy. If I'm writing something down on a piece of paper, taking notes on something, I can show you and we can adjust and change things. But like anytime you have something on a whiteboard, if I've got a better idea or Jack's got a better idea, or anything that's kind of happening as you're spitballing an idea, and this comes into play when I'm doing like videos or like the construction projects. We're doing this. You'd be like, oh, you know what? It's a better word than big. Oh, we're gonna use large, and then boom, you just wipe it off, start it over. You can collaborate really easy. Everybody can be involved in a whiteboard project. That's actually, I think that's my biggest pro to the whole thing is that doing any project, any group project on a whiteboard is super, super great. And I used to do this because I've been a math tutor, which is really funny that I got the greater than, less than stuff wrong. But I used to be a math tutor and I used to put up whiteboards so that I could do this or write on windows or things like that because it's interactive. I can interact with somebody.
First con, if you're going to do this by yourself, you're wrong. It's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to get in your truck. You're not going to be able to secure it. You're not going to be able to put it up. Well, you could. Chad did it, actually, by himself. The one you're looking at right now, he did that one by himself.
But this is a hanger system. This isn't the...
Right, it's not the...
And this actually took a really long time to do. I had to measure everything out perfect. I had to get the holes perfect. And when I hung it, the first 2 times that I hung it, it fell off the wall. And that's why this... I don't know if you can see it on camera, but that's why this is here. Because I didn't realize how much weight was on this, and it pulled those hangers right out the wall. It took me 3 times to get it right.
Those are pretty much the only 2 cons. I don't see anything else wrong with it.
Oh no, I think that's all I got for it.
And then if you want to throw it away, you just write free on it. You don't have to get another piece of paper or anything or throw it away. It's just now you can write on it.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You get rid of it. You just literally take a dry erase marker, write free on it, stick it outside, boom. It's not trash. I'm giving it away.
That's right. And you don't need a piece of paper to tape onto it or anything or sticky now.
All right, guys. I appreciate you sitting here and watching our stupid ramblings about a whiteboard in this video. We had a lot of fun making the video. We hope you had some fun watching the video. Probably not as much as we had. Make sure that you get your guesses in for the random thing on the wall so you have a chance to win the Dragon Arms fully automatic t-shirt right here. I will get one to your size if you win the contest, if nobody wins the contest with this video, because I will only get 14 views on this.
What's it say on the back real quick?
Oh, so what it says in the back?
Because I seen it say something like that.
Oh, yeah. So, right here, it is, I shot at Dragon Man's, which is true. I shot at Dragon Man's, Colorado Springs, Colorado, 719-683-2200.
That's right down the road?
Yeah, dude. You didn't know the Dragon Man's was right down the road?
I thought it was in Arizona.
No, it's literally 2 hours from here. I did a whole piece. I have like 17 videos on the YouTube channel interviewing Dragon Man and going through his war museum and shooting 50 count machine guns there. It's such a good place. You could win that t-shirt. It's here for you to win. You just got to guess what the random thing on the wall is. Be as specific as possible. Comment down here for your guess. Hit us up on Twitter at Life Projects and hit us up on Instagram. Make sure you follow us. Maybe not on Twitter. I mean, I'm not really good at Twittering. Jackson,
I don't even have a Twitter.
You don't have a Twitter?
No,
I have a Twitter. Lots of people Twitter, though. I have a Twitter. I will check it for the contest, I promise. And that's all I have. I think I'm going to sit here and I'm going to drink some beer. And let's try out our... Actually, you know what I have to do? I have to try out your... What's the name of yours again?
Yeah, let's do that real quick.
Oh, yeah. Go grab a fresh one.
I can't get up.
What do you mean you can't get up?
Can't get up. I've had too many.
Oh, my goodness. I'll go get us... No, you stay there. Hang out in your third chair right there. I don't want to inconvenience you, Jack.
Oh, man, I can move a little bit.
I got you your own light and everything so you'd look good on camera.
I do. Oh, here we go.
Here's a opacity.
If I can't move now, I'm surely not going to be able to move after I drink this.
Will you do me a favor? Will you look on... look on the opacity can. The liquid mechanics can.
No.
See if you can find the ABV.
You can't ask somebody a favor, and then if they say no, then still ask them.
I'm asking you the favor. If I want to ask you the favor, I'm going to ask you the favor. I am going to close the window. I know it's hot in here, but I get a lot of outside noise, and I don't want to have to edit it out later.
It's liquid mechanics.
Liquid mechanics opacity. Both Coast IPA.
I think it's on there.
Listen, all right, you have a can in your hand. You can look at it with me.
Wow, 6.1.
Really? I feel like they should have that on here somewhere. Opacity 6.1 ABV. All right. So I have my opacity here, and I
smelled it.
That's why I like this, my camping cup.
Lafayette, Colorado.
Yeah, I think, where's this one made at?
California.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though, like, California actually has a really good community of microbrewers. So I
believe it.
What are the 3 states? And internet, you can fix me if I'm wrong, but I think the 3 biggest states for microbrews. 4. I'll say 4 because I think California is one of them, but that might be just a population thing because they're so big. They're going to have a lot of them. But per capita, I believe it's Washington.
Washington is one.
Washington State.
Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. Vermont.
Which is kind of the same thing.
Yeah, Vermont is a very big microbrew per capita state. Colorado is like 3rd or 4th, I think.
They're up there.
They're up there. I'm not 100% what it is.
Mostly Denver.
But so we've got a Colorado beer here. We're gonna try a California beer here. Real ingredients, real family. Real ingredients, real family. Real ingredients. This goes around in circles. I could do that for a long time. Okay. So this was Jackson. He picked out. He picked out Dirty Head's Vacation.
I'm drinking your opacity. I can taste the IPA, but it's not real IPA. Like you said, it's bitter, but it's not bitter.
It's got a little bit of the bitter. Like you know that it's an IPA, but it almost doesn't taste like an IPA. It's got a little bit more of the citrusy. It's definitely a blended. The opacity is definitely a blended beer. I'll let you give you
East Coast, West Coast.
It's a good description. It's a good description of the beer. East Coast, West Coast. It's a blended IPA. It's on the lighter side of bitterness. It's not quite as hoppy as I like them normally, but I can't knock it. It's as described. It's a great beer. Yeah. I'm gonna try the Dirty Head's Vacation. Session ale brewed with pineapple. Now, Jack says that this is a very good summer beer. I need to finish this so that I can put this in my camping cup so I can get a little bit better of a whiff of it. It doesn't have much of a smell. Wow, you nailed it.
Wow, right?
That's a summer beer. That's a outdoor grilling. 4th of July, sun's down by the beach. Sun's, yes, absolutely. No, I agree 100%.
You don't want something hoppy, you don't want something dark. Like that's
a good beer. I didn't think that was going to be a good beer. That's a good beer. I'm genuinely impressed.
It doesn't even taste like beer.
Taste it again. Here's the thing is that like you and I are drinkers.
Oh yeah.
So what doesn't taste like beer to us might taste like beer to other people. Here's what I need to do. I need to get.
What happened to mine? Oh, you drank it.
I drank.
I was looking for that because I like that one better. So I was looking for.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
The Dirty Heads.
Like where'd it go? Oh, I gave it to you.
So all right, you know what? Before I even do this, I need to drink my opacity so I can put my Dirty Heads into my my camping cup here. What I like about this, both of these.
Chug.
Get the.
Chug. Come on, brushing fingers.
All right.
They're all saying it too.
No, they're not, dude. All 14 of our fans are not sitting there saying "chug it" with you in 3rd chair. I'll do it for you. Who just said I don't want to chug it? I'm not chugging this. I'm going to take. I'll take a couple of healthy gulps. That's all I'm doing right there. What I was going to say about the Dirty Heads beer, the California beer, and both of these actually, I think they're very well described in the can. And in a world where there's so many microbrews out there, if your can doesn't describe exactly what the beer is, you lose. So, opacity, this is, I'm getting exactly what I expect by the can itself, just by the marketing of the can. Opacity, both Coast IPA, the description on it that reads, fusing East and West Coast IPAs, that whole 9 yards. I know exactly what I'm getting with this. They named this beer Vacation, and the first thing that comes to your head when you take a sip of it is a summer vacation.
Yeah.
It's the first thing. It hits you like this. Like you described it, and I'm describing it instantly. Warm summer day by the beach.
Or floating.
Floating down a river.
You will get too drunk if you're floating down a river there, because you're not going to feel like you're drinking beer.
It's kind of like, what do they call them? Dangerous drinks, where you drink it, but they don't taste like anything, so you drink way more than you normally would. I would classify this in a dangerous drink.
Yeah.
So, let me get another good clean gulp of this.
Well, I know you guys didn't see it when we got it, but I really can't explain it either. But the way they had it packaged, I'm gonna show it to you real quick. Actually,
You have 7 cans beside you, and you have to take my can.
yes. Oh yeah, I do have a couple more. No. So this is how you got it. Kind of something like that. It's pretty cool. They work together to make the can. That's why I grabbed it. There's no reason. I was like, wow, that looks really cool. All one cohesive. I almost took your beer again.
You are just trying to. I know you like the beer, Jack, but you cannot take my beer. I mean, you could. I'd just be upset about it. Well, let me finish my Hop a City or Hop a City.
And at this point, we're going to go to the montage of Chad drinking because it takes him so long. So
Shut your face.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's an IPA. It's not meant to be drank fast. Like I'm trying to drink it faster than like the beer is designed to be drank. You have to slow and enjoy it.
Right. Yeah.
So, you want to do me a favor, Jack? Run out and rinse that out for me, will you? All right. Let me get a full reaction taste of this here.
Let's see what color it is. Oh yeah. This light looks like a light beer, but
It does look like a light beer.
5% alcohol.
Well, and it's weighted like a light beer too. That one had the cool color to it. The Opacity had the cool color to it. All right, stick this out here. Vacation. What is that? It's not a squid. It's got little lightning bolts on his.
It's an octopus.
With like 45 legs on it though. Look at the can. And one of them is a lightning bolt. One of the legs is a lightning bolt.
Well, then that would be.
What do you think of that?
Okay,
is that like his Donegar or something? Like.
What's the other one?
Oh man.
The Kraken.
It's a weird looking Kraken. Wow, this smells good. Here, smell it out of the open cup.
Man, pineapple juice.
Dude,
It smells like pineapple juice. Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So you don't get that. The aroma when you have it in the can. Like that's why I like a camping cup's good for everything. It's my coffee cup, it's my regular drinking cup. But when you put a beer into an open can like this, where we left off before the camera died, was me talking about my camping cup. And how I like drinking from the camping cup because it's got an open face to it, and you get a good aroma out of the cup, and those types of things. That's all I have. Like right now, I've literally just turned the cameras back on, completely blind, trying to figure out what I need to say.
Yeah.
See this? All right.
It doesn't help
So
when you've been drinking.
here's the problem.
Yeah.
Here's the problem with doing studio work while you're doing reviews on beer, is that if you take the camera and turn it on and the camera shuts off without you knowing for 20 minutes, well, now you're 20 minutes drunker than you were when you filmed the last piece and no idea what's going on.
Yeah, and you have no idea what happened in those 20 minutes.
Right. I'll recap my Dirty Heads vacation entirely for the reason that I feel like it's important to go over how good this beer is and why I liked it. So, I don't know if I said this earlier in the video or not, but the cool thing about Dirty Heads Vacation Session Ale brewed with pineapple is that when you take a look at the can and you read the can and you open it up and you take a sip, it is exactly what you expect from it. It says vacation on it. The first thing that you get out of it is that you think summer vacation, going down a creek floating trip, things like that. It is exactly what you expect. The aroma in it is absolutely fantastic. And I was talking about this before the camera shut off, about it was different when I got it into my camping cup. Because my camping cup is a very open-faced cup, so I get the full aroma as you take a sip of it. It's got an excellent aroma to it. It's all around a good beer.
It's good. It doesn't even taste like a beer. That's the best part about it. It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. It was one of the things we talked about. It's on the
definitely dangerous.
Right. It's one of those beers where as you're drinking it, you're not going to notice that you're drinking it. You're going to drink twice as much as you normally would because it tastes so good.
And it's not going to fill you up either.
No,
it's a light beer.
That's true. The one thing that I'll say is that Jack and I are both pretty seasoned drinkers. So when I say it doesn't taste like alcohol, take that with a grain of salt, because a lot of things to me don't taste like alcohol. That every time I'm with like a friend of mine who's a female, or you know what I mean, I'm out with a friend who doesn't drink a lot, and I say I'm like, I don't taste alcohol at all, they're like, wow, super strong. So take it with a grain of salt. I would drink a bunch of these without even noticing.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So what I want to say here is I want to say thank you guys for watching. I'm sure you didn't enjoy the video as much as we enjoyed making it, but I enjoyed you watching it. And if you did enjoy it, all 14 of you, I know we only have 14 loyal fans, but I appreciate all 13 of you. Leave me a comment if you think you know what the answer is to the random thing on the wall, because you can win the Dragon Man's t-shirt, which is right here. Dragon Arms t-shirt. If you get it right, make sure that you answer in the comment section. Hit us up on Twitter and hit us up on Instagram. You get 3 chances to guess at this. The t-shirt on the back says, I shot at Dragon Man's, which for me is true. I did shoot at Dragon Man's. I've shot a 50 cal there. I've shot a bunch of videos there. It's a great place. If you ever get a chance to go, definitely go there. Answer our question, win the shirt. We appreciate you watching. Anything else, Jack?
Nice to be back on Life Projects, man.
Yeah, it's been a while for you,
It's been
man.
a long time.
So, no, you've never been on Life Projects.
No, I have.
You were on Project Doublet, the very first
video-ish.
Oh yeah, you were the second video I ever made. You were the co-host of the second video I ever made. I had forgotten about that. I have those videos.